Hi, my name's Benji and welcome to Dice vs Cards. Today we bring you an episode of the Versus Chronicles, where we pit two games against each other that share a sometimes obvious, other times completely fabricated connection between them, giving you a whistle-stop tour and only mostly serious overview of both games. These videos will act as a record of what I've been playing recently, and so ladies and gentlemen, it's fight time with Dice and Cards. Introducing to you first, in the blue corner, a game that makes the Enigma code look like binary and brings 3 syllables to the table. Decrypto! And now introducing to you, in the red corner, a game so ridiculously simple in its premise that it boggles my mind that no one has come up with it to date. Just One! Kicking off proceedings is Decrypto, set in a world of spies and coded messages, where you say what you mean, but not really. Because there are always people watching and dropping eaves to grab hold of your super secret intel. So this is how it goes, or maybe not. You split into 2 teams, and that's non-negotiable by the way, just trust me. You each then take 4 cards that have proprietary super special decryption coating on them to mask the words. Until that is, you put it behind a red plastic film. You then take these cards and place them in your team's ultra low fire optical recognition device, revealing the 4 words in order that you as a team will use to convey your messages throughout the game. Each team member will then take turns as their team's master spy, picking up a 3-digit code that represents 3 of the 4 words found in your cardboard translator that now have to be communicated in the order shown. It's at this point when reading the rules I absolutely couldn't understand where there was a worthwhile game on offer here. But you quickly come to realise that the more information you as a spy master give to your teammates, the more obvious the 4 clues on your side will become to the opposing team. And the minute that happens, it's good night Vienna for your chances to win the game. That's because the opposing team is always the first to try and intercept your message before your teammates get to guess what it is. Maybe an example would help. So you're the spy master this turn, your code is 324. And the words for those respective numbers are goat, team and drink, because why not? So you could give clues gruff, Arsenal and cosmopolitan. Your team can probably figure out that pretty easy, but the opposing team takes notes of those clues and over time will start to form a picture of what your words might be and will gain more success then in intercepting your messages. The first team to intercept a certain number without being caught out themselves or miscommunicating to their teammates is the winning team. I must admit I've never had such difficulty explaining such a simple game. Perhaps because it applies pretty much everything we know and understand about clue-based deduction games and then flips it upside down and inside out. Rest assured, if you keep an open mind and take time to appreciate the nuances that make this a great communication and deduction game, you and your playgroup will have a handsomely rewarding party game on your hands. Now it's time to talk about Just One. AKA just one person has managed to come up with this idea, publish it to an eager board gaming world and rake in the cash and accolades. I must admit that without hating on this game at all, I find it staggering that it's received so much love. In terms of simple premises, this game goes full simple. Inside the box is a fully cooperative piece of art where you each take turns guessing a word that your teammates then have to communicate to you. But there's one very straightforward, very hazardous catch. If you give the same clue as someone else in the playgroup, neither of you gets to show that clue to Johnny or Jane. It's my time to guess. To be clear, this is a game that could have been the result of a school project or a fever-based hallucination. And look, I say these sarcastic and frankly mean things not to be disparaging about Just One, because it's a bleeding winning game. It just straight up should have been invented by someone at least 100 years ago. It's so simple mechanically in fact that I'm fully prepared to try and be funny for a little while longer just to ensure that both games get equal Benji voiceover time. Let me put it this way. Once in a generation a game taps into something so innately engaging at those that play it. Almost like we have a fun bone. That's not taken, right? No? Good. And that fun bone likes to keep it uncomplicated, likes to just have a good time without the need for drama, without the need to expend precious brain resources in order to have fun. And that game is Just One. An idea's just sprung to mind. Possible names for a sequel. Just Two? I know, clever. The Game. Shuttlecocks, that one's taken. Don't Copy Me, Nerd. I bloody hate being a sheep. And Rock, Paper, Scissors was already taken. Not all of them are winners, granted, but I gave it my best shot. In closing, I like this game because it allows me to indulge the clever me. The one that thinks on a slightly different axis to most people and is more than happy to give the most cryptic clues imaginable, just to ensure my voice gets heard. Most normal people, however, will fully appreciate the sweet basic mechanics and experience this game provides. One more thing, just do it. Again, there isn't a great deal separating these two, but on this day and at this time, the winner for me is Decrypto. I enjoy and appreciate both these games. They both get my party seal of approval, but I'm going with Decrypto because it's clearly a little more nuanced, a little more subtle, and you have to unpeel the layers of goodness inside to come out the other end gratified to the hilt. For now, ladies and gentlemen, happy gaming, and this video has ended. We do hope that you've been raucously entertained and highly educated by this video, and so if you have, please do give this video a like and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with what we do.